very supportive in my case. I started to come out first to my psychologist because I was being treated for ongoing depression cycles throughout my life. And I knew that this was something that I needed to confront. And then I was afraid to bring it up to my primary physician because this was a person that I had a relationship with pretty much 40 years into my life, or maybe 35. So I was very, very nervous about it. I had shared with him a comment back maybe 15, 16 years ago that I was a cross-dresser. He welcomed that okay. But this was another big, big step. This was basically saying, I am more than that, and I could have shed more light on that back then. But this is where I'm really at. And he embraced me right away. He said, I understand. I have had patience with your situation. It made me feel immediately comfortable, whereas when I went in, I was incredibly nervous. But my wife and I were very involved in different tent programs for retreats. So we were embraced by our religious community, and I was involved in helping the priests do funeral masses and different things. And I really was hoping that I would get acceptance within my parish, given that people knew me spiritually, who I was on the inside, and that wasn't going to change, but that there was an outward change that was coming. And although they embraced me on a one-on-one basis when I would communicate that I was going to be transitioning, when I did transition full-time at church, most of them shunned me away and said it was inappropriate for me to show up in my feminine identity at the same prayer groups that we had been participating in sometimes a decade or so. Because I was presenting differently, because I had forgotten to sign my passport when I got it renewed. So my signature was not on my passport. So that's why I got detained. And of course, the longer I sat there, first time in a public area, dressed in femme, and people were coming in and out, and then of course, you constantly, your mind is going on, I'm red, I'm red, I'm red, I'm red, I'm red, I'm red, I'm red. And just sort of like dealing with the fact that who cares? Before I was panic-stricken about being red. And at that point, I just said, I'm who I am, and you'll be amazed at how much courage you have on the inside if you just let go of the fears that you begin to experience. It's sort of like the cowardly lion in The Wizard of Oz. All the courage is really inside of us. It's sometimes just the little barriers in front that keep us from tapping into that courage. Once you can take the courage, it's like, what you say, I don't care what others are going to think of me. I care about my own journey.